Good morning, Admirals! On this episode of Admiral Ocean, Barlow has a story about how some GHS artists are getting to show off their talents. Mason has a look at what's been going on in Admiral sports. Jennifer finds out about some Admirals who are reaching new academic achievements, and Charity has a special report about the latest thing going on in the city of Gulfport. It's a great show, so stay tuned. Last week, Gulfport High closed out on the month of February with a celebration of the school coming together as a community. Unity Week. This week is sponsored by Student Council, and it's a week of events designed to bring students together as one. The week started out with students coming together to show their Admiral pride by wearing blue and orange. Teachers, administrators, and students all got into the spirit. And as always, there was the hall decorating wars. All of the halls here on campus were decorated to emphasize the theme that while we might just be a drop individually, when we unite, we become a powerful ocean. The award went to the 9th grade hall. Tuesday, students got to enjoy a little time outside just hanging out together. Student Council provided donuts for everyone to enjoy. And Wednesday started with a special event put on by the Law and Public Safety classes of the HHS Institute. It was an enactment of a drunk driving accident intended to help students consider the severity that one reckless moment can have.
When you get behind the wheel of a car, everyone is at risk. Every 79 seconds, someone is killed or injured in a drunk driving accident.
It was a powerful event and left students with something to really think about as they approach prom night. The other event Wednesday was the rock, paper, scissors competition. Students got to challenge each other between classes in a match of rock, paper, scissors and try to win as many bead necklaces as possible. They could even take on teachers. And then fifth block, the top winners were calculated. Thursday, these finalists faced off, and the grand champion was Juan M. Thursday night was the juniors versus seniors powder puff game. By the end of the night, the seniors took away the title of Unity Week champion. The Student Council donated the proceeds from this event to Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Friday, Student Council treated everyone to a free lunch that included that special Raising Cane sauce everyone loves. The big finish for Unity Week was prom. The theme was Shangri-La. Juniors and seniors all turned out in their finest. Soraya R. was crowned prom queen and Luke W. prom king. It was a great night of music, dancing, food, and just being together as one. Thanks to the Student Council for putting on such a great Unity Week. Well, time is marching on. We've seen the winter sports wind up their seasons and the spring sports just getting started. Reporter Mason has an in-depth look at what's been happening in Admiral sports.
Admiral sports are still as busy as ever. Winter sports have all wrapped up for the year with both soccer and basketball teams making postseason appearances. Lady Admiral soccer closed out regular season play with 13 wins and 8 losses. They advanced to the playoffs in second place in our region.
I'd say our highlight is making it to playoffs. No one really thought we would make it there this year. We've had a pretty young team, but we made it the first round.
On February 6th, the Lady Admirals traveled up to Brandon to take on the Lady Bulldogs. It was a real battle on the field as they finished the first half scoreless.
Well, I know that this season has been really a testament to the grit and the overall dedication that our team has had. Coach Pryor said the whole entire season that we're kind of the underdog this year, so to make it into the playoffs and at least at the first round is a big accomplishment for our team.
It was late in the game when Brandon was able to take advantage of our young team. So unfortunately, the Lady Admirals defeated 2-0 closing out the season. The boys team also finished regular season play with a winning record of 18-2-1. The Admirals hosted the Pearl Pirates at the Herb in round 1 of the playoffs, defeating Pearl 5-1.
It was a team effort, and we battled back. We gave up a goal we really shouldn't have given up, and really early in the game, we battled back a lot and got 3 in the first half, and then kind of let some younger guys get in the game at the end. So just a team effort of not really getting down and picking up momentum after we got scored on.
I think as a team we stayed persistent, we didn't get down on ourselves, and we knew that we had the ability to come back and win that game.
The boys advanced to round 2 where they faced the Brandon Bulldogs. They battled it out to tie 1-1, forcing a sudden death. The Admirals came out with a win and penalty kicks, moving on to South State. They traveled to take on Northwest Rankin Cougars. The game was intense. Unfortunately, the Admirals gave up a point in the second half, taking a devastating loss and score of 1-0. Though the soccer seasons have come to an end, both teams have made GHS proud. The Admirals and Lady Admirals basketball team have also closed out the 2023-2024 season. The Lady Admirals also finished their season with a record of 7-19. They faced D'Iberville in the regional tournament, but their season came to an end with a 33-60 loss to D'Iberville. The boys also faced D'Iberville in the playoff tournament, coming out with a big win, 60-38, advancing in the tournament. Next, they faced Harrison Central, coming up a little short with a 44-66 loss. The boys weren't out yet. Next, they met Biloxi on the court. It was a tight game, but the Admirals did fall to Biloxi 50-65, ending their season. Powerlifting is just getting their season started. The teams have been working hard since school started. The competitions got going in February, and 9 girls and 12 boys have all advanced to South State. The girls will be traveling to Pearl on March 5th, while the boys will host South State here. We are wishing everyone that is competing good luck. The Lady Admirals softball and Admirals baseball teams have also gotten their season started. The boys started their season with Gulf Coast Jamboree and will host their first home game March 9th. The Lady Admirals started at the Harrison Central Jamboree, and they will play at home again versus Van Cleve on March 5th. All spring sports are now in full swing. There are plenty of chances for you to come and support your fellow Admirals.
Being one of the top academic performers isn't as easy as some may think. It takes a lot of work, going all the way back to those first years in elementary school. And the work put into achieving this success can be quite rigorous at the high school level. But for 6 GHS students, all that hard work has really paid off. Reporter Jennifer has a look at the achievements of these diligent scholars.
One of the highest honors a student can get from academic achievements is to be named a National Merit Finalist. Only a few students ever achieved this status. This year, 6 JHS seniors have achieved this honor.
Elisha B., Ransom B., Caroline G., Owen N., Mariah D., and Nicholas R. have been named 2024 National Merit Finalists.
So it just goes to show all that I've done, and it is a testament to all my hard work, but it also shows that how you can achieve something even though you're not able, or you don't think you're able to get there.
Well, there's been numerous colleges reaching out to me offering upwards of 80 grand. It's really a big deal in the college world, I'd say, and being able to reach that score has made the world to me.
It represents my academic work because it represents the culmination of all the work I've put in throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school in order to get myself to where I wanted to go for college.
Every year, about 1.3 million students take this test, and only 15,000 are selected. That means less than 1% of high school students in the U.S. become National Merit Finalists.
I'm going to USM, full ride scholarship, getting like $5,000 extra, I think.
I think Mr. Cordray definitely helped with that PSAT class. I would definitely recommend taking it because it just really helped me know what to expect for the PSAT, which is how you do become a National Merit Finalist.
I get a lot of emails that they explain that I can go for free to many colleges. I was thinking about going to Alabama, and they would have paid for everything. Then I recently got accepted to Yale. And that might have helped.
For an artist, there's nothing more rewarding than having your work on display and be appreciated by the public. Often, this doesn't happen for an artist until later in their life. But for some Gulfport High students, they're getting that moment to shine now. Here's Barlow to tell us just how these up-and-coming artists are getting the experience of a lifetime.
Our amazingly creative students here at GHS are being featured in the art gallery. The students are taking what they have learned in the classrooms to the canvas. Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College art exhibit presents New Artists Unveiled. The students are getting real-life experience on professionalism in the art world. The students that participate in the showcase get to speak to the art director at MGCC, Cicely Cummings. The exhibit will be held at the MGCC campus. The exhibit already had its reception show on February 22nd. The exhibit is going on until March 15th. The gallery opens at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and on Fridays at 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So come out and show some school spirit by supporting your fellow admirals.
Gulfport High isn't just a school. It's a part of the community, part of the city of Gulfport. So things that happen in the city directly affect us here at GHS. Recently, our city reached a major milestone that has been some 5 years in the making. And lead reporter Charity was on hand to get the story for Admiral Ocean.
In our city, we have the Mississippi Aquarium and Jones Park. As you know, on Highway 90 is very dangerous to cross. So our leaders came together for the solution, the CTA Tram Bridge.
This connection, this bridge that is so emblematic of connecting our city, connecting communities. It has so many assets and elements to it. It's beautiful, number one. There's not another one like it in America. And I think we've just really scratched the surface.
I think it's an iconic structure. It's really symbolic of how we try to make connections across our city, across this coast, and with one another. So, outside of that, it's just it makes a lot of sense connecting our city green space, our historic areas with our new growing innovation center. We try to be transformational with the projects that we have in Gulfport, whether it's transportation, this is kind of part of that, or structural, but it all leads to what kind of quality of life we have in the city.
The education, the economic development, the leadership you have, both community and elected officials, just everything. But you can't miss the view. It's just gorgeous looking out over that sound.
Seeing our leaders come together for this project shows that we are better together.
Well, it's going to bring more tourism in. This is the last link in a project that we've been talking about for decades. And thousands and hundreds of thousands of people will come from all over the country to the Mississippi Aquarium, and they can be safer now. And also, this bridge is somewhat of a tourist attraction. It's right across from Jones Park. We were here right at Christmas time with the harbor lights. So people are going to keep coming here, and we know now that we'll save lives.
We just had a vision, and again, it took the collaboration with the council, with Senator Wicker and other folks at the federal level to say we need a connection. We have hundreds of thousands of people who cross 90 in an unsafe fashion every year, and why can't we do something that has some elegance to it, but functionality at the same time? And so we knew it was going to take some federal funding and some city funding, and we took our pitch, our idea to the Secretary of Transportation. She liked it, and from there, they secured some funding for us, and here we are 5 years later.
I encourage you, come visit the Mississippi Aquarium, Jones Park, and take a walk on the new CTA Tram Bridge. Gulfport High provides amazing opportunities for us to partner with the community. Remember, anchor down, Admirals. Hoo-yah.
Congratulations to Prince C. Prince has received the National Football Foundation Scholar Athlete Award for the Admirals. We at Gulfport High are incredibly proud of him and how he represents GHS. Congratulations are also in order to Kennedy J. for winning the Mississippi Excellence in Teaching Program Scholarship to Mississippi State. The METP is an elite program, similar to an honors college, to attract and prepare top-performing students to become teachers. Way to go, Kennedy, and we hope you will teach in Gulfport once you finish college. Our live sports program is looking for some students to do on-air commentary for softball and baseball games. Javik Blake, who does the play-by-play for the Shuckers baseball games, is going to help some students learn how to do on-air commentating. Let Mr. Rogers or Mrs. Hornback know if you're interested. Seniors, regardless of your plans for next year, you need to fill out the FAFSA. This week, guidance is helping you fill it out. Just make an appointment with Mrs. Stubbe in the counselor's office.
Test your luck this St. Patrick's Day and spin the wheel. Come to Abernation room 222 and spin the wheel to see what discount you can get. Spin 1 through 10 and get 10% off. 11 through 20 will get you 20% off, and 21 through 24 will get you 30% off. Whatever you spend will be the discount you get on your Abernation purchase. Come shop today.
Well, that wraps up this week's show. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next episode of Admiral Ocean.